Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and we're going to have kind of a hodgepodge happening today because I have some things to like show and tell and a shop share, and we're going to finish up this journal as far as stitching it in and all that. So anyway, I purchased some items from Made by Lady Beverly, and that's the whole one word. You know, on Etsy you don't do any spaces, so it's Made by Lady Beverly, and it's Beverly Sewell, I think is how you would say that. So I hope I didn't say that wrong, Beverly. But I ordered some cute ephemera from her, and I'm gonna probably use one or two of the pieces in here in this journal. I ordered them because when I started working with this felt, I was like, these are so bright and happy, and I knew that they would be great. So this is my order. So I haven't even looked at these yet. So isn't that adorable? It's so cute. So she's got the little pocket on the front, and in the pocket is, I guess I didn't really, oh yeah, I did need to untie that. I was like, I didn't need to untie that. Yes, I did. Little tags that are, look at the little tiny, I think I have those little stamps. I always forget to use those. And then it's covered with cute Christmas paper back here, and I love this. It's like a sticker, but it's really shiny and like embossed. And then we have this little pocket with a cute little bear in there, and then another little pocket, Merry Christmas to all, in that little belly band, and there's like little pearls stuck on there. I guess I should put these back or I'm not going to know where in the world they go. And then it opens again, and there's another little pocket, and this pocket is like music paper with a tree, a little journaling spot there. These are just so cute. I just love little tiny anything. I love this lace. That's super pretty. So those are in there. I just think this would be great like in the front of this journal. The colors are perfect. So that's where we might put this, is here. I'm not sure yet. Let me check what else we got. An adorable tag. Look at that tag. And there's this little pocket. It's another, that one actually might be better in the front with a little like recipe ticket. Super cute. And a little Santa ticket. And it's cute with all the hot cocoa and that back there. And then there's is this one a pocket? Oh, I see. If you were to put it on like this, you could have that as a pocket back behind there. So that's super good. Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to put that one there, because the other one sticks up a lot, and I already put that envelope that we did together back here, and it's kind of poofy too. So I'm thinking that one might fit better. So I think that's what we'll do. But yeah, go check out her shop. It's just super cute little ephemera and things she has over there. So, and then she sent me a little thank you. That is so cute, of a little corner pocket and a cat. The cat's beautiful. It says hand painted by Lady Beverly, so she must have painted that herself. That's so pretty. Wow, you did an excellent job. That's not an easy thing to do. Yeah, nice thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. You are awesome and do a very lovely job. So my pleasure, Beverly. Alrighty, so I think that's what I want to put in there. I'm almost thinking, I wonder if I should put this tag in there too, because it's just very happy. I just am looking at this, trying to make sure that's not a pocket. So that could go on there. I want to put this one back here, because that will tell me how I put it on this. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I think that'll work good. Okay, so first I'm going to sew in the signature, and then we have one more tag to make. I put a tag back behind this because I did it sort of like a belly band. So, and I added one more pocket. I'll show that in the flip through. The flip through is not going to be super exciting because, like I said, this is mainly going to be a mostly naked journal because I want, you know, if you want to use it as a December daily, then it's better if it's not too packed already with stuff, because then you can add your own stuff, obviously, right? All right, so we're going to use our little book cradle. And if you don't know, my husband prints these on his 3D printer, and then we sell them in my shop. So if you're interested in one, I have some red ones in there at the moment. So do go check them out if it's something that you're, you know, wanting or looking for or whatever. I just want to make sure I get it as central as I can, and I don't worry as much when I'm doing one signature. So let me grab some clips because I forgot to grab clips. Just make sure we get it in there real good. So I hope you're all having a great day. It's kind of a quiet one around here. My daughter's just doing homework. My son went out, so it's fairly quiet at the moment. I think this video will, no, this will be before Thanksgiving that you guys will see this. I like to really make sure I get it down in the middle there because I don't like it when it's up too high. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Looks pretty good on both ends. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it because it's not like when you're doing a journal with more than like 2 signatures, you have to be careful because you want them to be even with each other. And if you're just doing one, you just have to worry about getting the one sewn in. So as long as you've got it, you know, relatively in the middle, it's fine. So I start by kind of just looking and eyeballing there. And we're just going to go all the way through. And you can tell with this cradle because there's a little divot in the side right here, right in there. And that's where your awl is going to go down into and stop. And then we're going to go kind of basically an inch up roughly. And then about an inch down from the bottom. Sorry, I know my arms are like really in the way. Can you see it all in there? Okay, and then I already threaded some baker's twine. I thought that would be fun for this journal. I'm going to have the strings, the extra string, hang out on the outside, but you can see how it just went right nice on the spine, the holes, instead of coming out one weird side or the other, which you know, we all have that problem. Sometimes they don't come out totally right, and this is going to be hard because I had to use a fat needle, so it's going to be a little tricky to get this in here, but we're going to try our best. With the thick string, it's a little bit tougher, and I don't generally use baker's twine, but I just thought it'd be super cute with this cover, so I might have to grab my pliers. Sorry, I didn't have all that stuff out here and ready to go. It just doesn't want to. There we go. It's much thicker than what I normally use. Okay, so and I came up the wrong spot. So silly. You got to start in the middle. I don't know what I'm doing. Being ridiculous, right? Okay. Middle. I want to make sure that it goes through all those. There we go, it's coming. Put little marks on that needle just by pulling that through. Isn't that crazy? There we go. Okay, so then we go, or I do, down through the bottom and out. If you can get it to go. It's usually much easier than this. The problem is that I have a very thick fat needle here. So I'm just going to push on this end to get it to go through. If you use the smaller thread, then it goes through a whole lot easier. Man almighty. Okay. What we do to make it cute, right? And then back up through this hole, which should be a whole lot easier since it's, you know, already in there. Hi Theron, I'm doing a video. Okay. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Good.
I have some if you want some.
Okay, you guys were fast. I even bent my needle. Wow. So maybe don't use baker's twine. And I'm going to go back out through my middle. And you want to get one of the strings on one side and one on the other, and try not to poke back through the thread that you've already put in. Okay, good. I didn't go through it. Okay, so then this string needs to go. You need to have one on this side of the middle string and one on the other side of the middle string when you tie it off. I'm pulling off my, oh my goodness, see. Okay, so I probably won't do that again because look what I did to my needle. Luckily that was just a cheesy one that came with a set of them. Came with some other stuff. So then you just want to make sure you get this nice and tight. See, like that's way too loose. So I need to come in here and figure out why it's so loose. And again, this is much easier if you use just like some embroidery thread or something like that. Okay, that's a lot tighter. See how you can, much more tension than before. So I'm just going to give it a good tug. And I like to lift it up a little just so that I make sure that it stays that way. I'm going to put 2 knots and then a bow. Okay. And I'm going to snip that. Not super long. I kind of cut way too much, but I just want to make sure that I was going to have enough to go all the way through that. Because like I said, I don't use baker's twine usually. But it does look super cute. And then what I'm going to do, because I don't want that to just come untied, as you see it loosens up pretty easily. So I'm going to take some of my glue, art glitter glue, and kind of just shoot it right down the middle of that knot. So that hopefully that will help hold that in place so it doesn't just come undone, you know. Get them just like you want them. That darn thing just wants to twist. Alright, so there it is, and then there's our middle with the, those are nice and tight. Yay! Okay, I like that. I think that's very cute. Put all my junk back over here. Yeah, that must have been a really cheap needle because I bent that really easily. So anyway, alright, so then we're going to put our little item from Beverly right here because that's super cute. I always struggle with sewing in signatures on camera. I do it myself with no problem whatsoever, and I think, oh, I'll just, you know, do it on camera, and it's always a dilemma every time. Well, that one was my fault because I used such a thick thread. But it does show you at least that the book cradle is very helpful as far as getting your all the holes in a straight line right down the spine, instead of sometimes they go off to one side or another, and you'll know that if you've done a few journals. It can be tricky. At least that's the problem that I had, and that's why I asked my husband to, you know, I kind of drew what I wanted, and he just made it on the computer, and then it prints onto the 3D printer. I don't really know. That's all way over my head, but put that back there. So I'm going to hold this down for a minute, and we're going to decorate this little tag to go in behind our cute little envelope that we made yesterday with the goodies inside. So while this is drying, I think I will show you what else I wanted to show you. I'm maybe just going to take that out because I feel like that's just making it difficult. I'm going to let that dry for just a minute. I mentioned last week that I do needle felting, and I told you guys I would show you some of the stuff I've done, and I totally forgot until today. But anyway, this is, if you don't know, this is the wool roving, and it has to be wool for this to work. It can't just be like cotton batting or something like that. It has to be wool roving. And so on wool there's little barbs, and when you stick the needle felting needle into it that also has barbs, it makes it just get tighter and tighter and tighter, like condenses it. And so you can make things like this. I made this little pumpkin, and then I've done stuff like this mushroom. I've got weird light coming in, sorry. The sun comes in my upper windows there. Yeah, this funny little mushroom, and this one has actually a part of a wool jacket for the stem. I just, you know, made like a little tube, stuffed it, and then put it on there, and I've put some of the wool onto the roving on the outside of the wool jacket. And then, you know, did the leaves and the rock and the top. Funny little mushroom head. Very funny. Like, I guess you would consider that like a fairy mushroom or something. I don't know, but not, that's not a real mushroom. And then another big fat pumpkin with a twine. And this has a, what do you call those? There's all kinds of my hairs in there. Pipe cleaner that you wrap around a pencil to make it do the curly cues, and you can shape it however you want because it's got that wire in there, and you can just needle felt around it and it covers it entirely, so it's kind of fun. And then a little snowman, his little red boots. I did all these a few years ago. I don't even know if I could do it anymore. I've done it in over a year. And then a Santa head that can hang on the Christmas tree. I just don't have a hook on it yet. But yeah, so those are my needle felted things that a few people had a little interest in seeing, so I thought I'd go ahead and show that. And this should be dry now. Hopefully dry enough anyway to put this in. And then we can make a tag. Yeah, I think that's super cute. Oh yeah, and I was going to put this ticking around the outside. So see, that's just super happy. I really like this journal. So that's how easy you can do like a December daily. And then as you go along from the first day of December, you just add, you know, whatever you did on the first day, and you can use 2 pages or just 1 page if you just want, you know, a little bit of info in there. You can put pictures of stuff that you did, recipes, which would be really fun, especially this year, because I know a lot of people have said they're not really going anywhere or doing anything, obviously because of COVID, and so that's kind of a good way to use it, is just to you know, maybe put favorite recipes like family recipes, and then that way it could be a keepsake. I'm trying to find my tear roller. Oh, I know where it's at. I had it downstairs last night, so that's why it happened. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use that little house because it just fits so nice right there. I think I might have used this before, but that's okay. It's really cute. I love this wrapping paper. Yeah, so those are some ideas you could do. Or you could just do it as a little, like, you know, doodle journal and have little Christmas drawings that you like to do. Or, you know, if you did watercolor painting or something, you could do that on a different piece of paper and then add it to your pages, like little, you know, watercolor pieces or something. So I think there's lots you could do even on these times when we're not doing a whole lot of anything. Not like usual anyway, right? This one, maybe? I don't know. I kind of want a Santa on it. These ones all got, oh, this one's a whole one. Maybe I want him instead. See how I am? Let's see, he's cute. But yeah, so I think this would be fun. So there's lots of different things I think you could do. Still enjoy your December daily. Yeah, we're going into, well, we just went into phase 2, and I don't know if they're going to do more because my husband says there's quite a few people at the hospital right now with it, with the COVID, that aren't in great shape, so I don't know what's going on. I mean, I do. It's getting to be that time of the year where we have flu and all those kind of things going around. And it's difficult. I want it higher because this is only going to go, maybe I'll just tear him out and we'll do whole collage on there. See, I'm telling you, I really do struggle with those long skinny tags, but you know, that's kind of what tags are, so if you can't do those, then I don't know why sometimes they're easier than others. I think it just depends on what you have to put on them. But I struggled the other day too. And Allie, the Cockney Crafter, has a new digi out, a Christmas one, so I'm going to be starting a little design team project for her probably tomorrow. Or actually, when you guys see it, it'll probably be Friday. What else could we put on there? I think I need another scrap. This one wide enough? Really? That's all I've got left of the stuff I printed, is just those few little scraps there. So whatever you guys do, I hope you just enjoy yourselves. Try to anyway. Do some crafting that will make you happy. You might start a new tradition. I'm the only one in my family really that crafts. I mean, like my daughter will do art and stuff, so it's not like nobody else does. My sister does, but she works, you know, full time, so she doesn't craft a lot. I don't know how I want that. Trying to think. Need to break it up. It's just too one directional kind of thing. I know this is just another thing going that direction, but I think it'll help. So yeah, like I said, I don't have a whole lot happening. This one first, and I don't have a glue stick. I knew there was something. I used it up last night, so. Got a few different journals going at the moment, and I'll probably show you the ones that I'm making right now once they're done, because they're more of those little folded booklet ones for someone. So but they're not done yet. And I figured you guys are probably kind of tired of watching me do those. So I decided I would do them off camera for the most part. I might do a few things with them on camera, but I think I'm going to just use a portion of this and stop here. And I remembered, I think I got this paper out of that ARTEZA, I think that's how you say it, square paper tablet that I got from Hobby Lobby. I'm pretty sure that's where this came from. I was thinking I had had it for a while, but then I got thinking about it, and I think that's where that's from. So it wasn't that long ago. Oops. Needs to be inked. So yeah, if you're looking for it, that's where you may find it. It's there. I want it up higher, lower, I don't know. I'm struggling. Don't like that. Check if any of these words will work. I already used naughty or nice once. Merry and bright. Bah humbug. He's not bah humbug at all. I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, I'm going to have to trim that down because it sticks out too far. So we're going to come right up to the lettering there. And the same thing here. I'm going to take a little, just basically I'm going to take the black line off since it's not going to be at either end. And come right up to the letters again. And it's probably not straight, but because I don't ever cut anything in a straight line. Even when I try. Okay, well, I'm going to get him glued down. I'm not sure that I love that, but I think it's just because it's another kind of square or rectangle. I wonder if one of these would look better. Yeah, I don't like the way that line is there. I do definitely like this image. I'm just going to turn it a little and snip off the corners. That's still sort of too long, but let's see if we can squish it a little. That'll work. Just forced it to work. Sometimes you gotta do that. Got a piece of doily here. I wanted to see if it would work with this. Definitely used that doily that I got in Happy Meal. Yeah, I think I just want a little something back there behind it. Maybe it needs to go this way more. Yeah. Sorry, it's my son, Theron. That was rude. Okay. Oh, we need to back it. That's right. Everything I keep pulling out is too skinny. Or short. Wide enough. Yep. And a new piece of paper. I just keep my basket of all my neutral colored papers right over like that way. And then I can just grab out a piece here and there, and that's kind of a good way to keep them a little bit under control, because I used to keep them like in a bag on their own, and then it was always, you know, I wouldn't use them because I would just forget, but with them sitting right there, I remember to use them a little bit better. And after the new year, when we move everything around and I have my craft room set up in the new spot, I'll kind of show it to you guys. I haven't ever done that because I'm just in this little tiny thing at the top of the stairs, and it's just really a mess is all it is. I wouldn't call it organization at all. I mean, I have like things together and stuff like that, but it's not organized, so I don't think that it really would help anybody. It's just a mess. I've had people ask before for me to show it, and it's like, it's just a mess. I don't think you want to see it. Because before I started doing YouTube, I've always crafted, but not on the scale that I do now. And I didn't have as much junk, so it worked great for years. But it's a little overwhelmed at the moment. And overwhelming at the same time. Let's do those corners first. And then I will stitch some fabric at the top. Okay. And then what fabric do we want to put at the top? We could use some ticking. That would probably be a good one. And I get this from Vintage Polka Dot Shop on Etsy. Which I started using because of Gail. Gail always enables all of us. And we love her. Her craft room is the one that's crazy. I can't even imagine. I don't know how she keeps track of all the stuff she's got. It's probably better that I'm in the spot I'm in as far as video taping goes, because I can pretty much almost reach anything in my space. Might just take me a minute to find, but yeah. So yeah, I'll stitch around that. We'll just go right in that pocket back there. So I'll do a quick flip through of this and it'll go in my shop. I'm not gonna really add anything else to it. I might add a little charm or something, but that'll probably be about it. Because like I said, it's a mostly naked one. So I'll measure it for you guys. It measures 8 1/4 by just over 5 1/4. And there's our little pocket here. That's stuck down well. Thank you, Beverly. That is adorable. I love it. So this is scrapbook paper here. This is from Digital Curio. Her white lace. And some ledger. And more of the TaylorMade Journals wrapping paper, Christmas wrapping paper. That's from my Winter Wonder digital download. And then the little fabric pocket that we made together and one of the little tags. And then that's TaylorMade Journals and ledger. So see, there's lots of space in here to either write or add your own photos, you know, all those kind of fun things. Nice big red doily. And this is all from Rachel at Roxy Creations and TaylorMade Journals, and that's our little flip, you know, pocket that we made. And inside there's the cute little tags. And then some deli paper and some wrapping paper. This is from Melody at Willoughby House, her tea dyed. That's Rachel Roxy Creations. all this is TaylorMade journals. That's pretty much all I used as far as decorative paper goes. A couple little short pieces. This is TaylorMade journals. This is Lorna's grungy wallpaper set 3, I believe is the one I have. And then that's one of her wrapping papers. And there's 2 little short guys. This is Allie, the Cockney Crafter. That's her faux fabric digi. I just love that. I just love that lace. That's so cool. And then Rachel at Roxy Creations. Melody. Love that page. And in this one we have this large journaling card and a little spot to journal. This is scrapbook paper. TaylorMade journals, ledger, I believe. That's another one of Lorna's grungy wallpaper and her wrapping paper. And Santa and Mrs. Claus. And then on the back of that is this tag. And I did leave it open back there. There's nothing back there, but you could put another tag back there if you wanted to, just like, you know, that spot there. And that's for my Winter Wonder digi. And just a little curio. And then back here we have our fun little flip down spot to write on a couple of these. They wanted to stick together after I already took them apart once too and they're stuck again. And I was just using the glue stick. So that's kind of crazy. There we go. That one's still good. Yeah, okay. And then I added one down here too to journal on. And our little envelope. Well, they're both envelopes, but one's cut all the way open and the other one's back to its envelope shape. And that is it. And I love this. So cute. It's just very happy Christmassy fun. So and that's about all I've got for today. Sorry, I know that wasn't super duper exciting. It was mostly just show and tell, but hope you guys liked this journal. I really had fun with it, and I want to thank ARTEZA for you know, letting me show their stuff, because that is a super easy way to make a journal cover, is with that adhesive felt. I didn't think it would go together that well, but it really goes together very easily, so I liked it a lot. And don't forget, they will be having a Black Friday sale, so make sure you check them out. And then there's also Crafty Cat 2. If you use that code, you'll get 10% off any time. So if you want to go now and get something, use that code and you'll get 10% off. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we will chat again soon. Bye-bye now.